everyone, welcome back to another video. First I'm going to demonstrate to you a couple of staffs, then I'll show you how to make them, and then I'll demonstrate some more staff designs on my Minecraft server. The way it works actually is, let's see, first I'm going to show you guys about this command known as the Enchant Command. Basically, it will enchant, that's the name of the command itself, at P, the nearest player. Basically, it will enchant the item in the player's hand with the object. I'll just turn that off actually for now. If we were to hold this and then press this button, as you can see, the comparator actually gets an output if it successfully enchants the object. So if I actually, but for example, crossbows can't be enchanted with Riptide, so if I were to hold a crossbow, it would not give an output, or rather it would turn off. If I have nothing in my hand, it also wouldn't do anything. It will only work if I have an item that can be enchanted with the enchantment that I chose. So a trident. See, if I press the button, and my trident actually gets enchanted, and the comparator gives an output, and that's basically how this works. I prefer to use Riptide because it's one where there's 3 total levels, and that's what you actually need. As you can see, this one has Riptide 2, and you need something like Unbreaking or something like. But usually, I prefer something unique like Riptide, and in this case, we want something that looks like a staff. Tridents look quite a lot like staffs, so you can even rename this staff. Okay, so we'll turn on the first one, Blaze. Flick this thing. The way it works is it will leave behind me a trail of fire while also giving me fire resistance. So if we actually go into survival, as you can see, I have fire resistance. If I stop holding this, it will slowly go away and the trail will stop. But if I have it on, I can run around like crazy and I will leave a trail of fire behind me. You can even draw stuff out with this. And what's cool is you can make a circle of fire around your opponent and then come at them. And remember, you can still use the trident to attack people. So, and they also added a special thing so that you can't like accidentally destroy leaves and stuff. So now we're actually going to take a look at how it works. As you can see, when I stop holding it, it will automatically deactivate. As you can see, actually, when I hold this, the comparator will turn on. You can see that here. So we'll just go into creative. So these are the 3 command blocks that all get powered at the same time by this comparator. The first one is, well, it will at your spot in the space. Well, this uses the execute command. Basically, you can activate commands in specific places. For example, execute at the nearest player, execute at P, and relative to that player, the triple tildes just mean exactly where the player is. Set block, exactly where the player is. Fire being the block. Then just the ID, 0, which you technically don't need, but I need it to be able to add the final part, which is keep, meaning that if there is a block in me already, so let's say I'm in water or something, it won't replace that block. In fact, if we actually get rid of this, so I now have it. Watch this. If I walk into a comparator now, it will vanish, and that's the case with any block that I can stand in. I can even do it with this this button. See, I could even probably do it with a slab. Let's see. So obviously we don't want that, which is why we have the keep command. So vanished. I just made a slab disappear. This is very the problem with this specific spell is that it's very destructive, which is why I'm trying to figure out how to make a command that will make it so that inside you there is water, but only for a second. Once you leave that spot, the water disappears, or something like that. But that's basically the Blaze command. The second command is a command for which I will need some test subjects. No, husks. I will demonstrate it with players later. Also, this this guy needs some mic. The blaze command also gives you fire resistance, 100%, and obviously true because we don't want those annoying particles, and a little particle effect to make it look a little nicer. What we need to do is need to go into survival. As you can see, they're all coming for me now. And now, basically, when they're within a certain range of me, as you can see, they will have the wither effect, but I'm not being dealt the wither effect, which is what the command for which I'll actually show you in a second. The command, in the place where the player is, exactly, it will everything within a 4-block radius that isn't named, well, my name, Red Penguin YT, will be given the wither effect for 2 seconds, with a 3. We can, if we want to, we can make this 255 just to make this extremely OP. And now, if we can find some husks, as soon as they get within the 4-block range, wait. So as you can see, they're all dying to death. And as you can look at the destruction we have caused. It's pretty crazy. These 2 commands specifically are really cool. So now let's look at some of the things I've done on the server. Okay, so we're now on the server. My brother is currently surviving, but he has something special up his sleeve. Peak Rules, why don't you show us the blaze spell? As you can see, he now has fire resistance, which is very useful right now. Oh yeah, did you just throw down the... Oh yeah, as you guys can see, actually, I'm being given the with a 3. As you guys saw just now. Why don't you show us the bridge spell? How are you gonna get over this? Why don't you use the bridge spell? But careful not to throw a piece of paper into the fire. So he just activated the bridge spell, probably.
Yep, I did.
Okay, jump. As you can see, the bridge spell...
Ow!
The fire counts as a block. Yeah, now you can walk across it. So as you guys can see, he has created a perfect bridge. Ah! So the way it works, guys, is you throw down a piece of paper, then you activate your staff, you just hold it, and that's all you need. Boom, look at this, I'm floating. I've been given speed, so I can move around faster, and I get slow falling, which is extremely useful. I get it for a few seconds even after I stop using the trident. So watch this, I can just jump off cliffs now. Or I can fly onto cliffs. Watch this, I'm actually gonna go into survival to make a better demonstration of this. So obviously I got my staff, which is extremely useful for this. And I'm in survival, you can see at the top left. Yeehaw! Yeet him! Did you see that? I mean, you guys have to admit, that was absolutely amazing. There's a lot of fun you can have with some of these commands. Also, another thing I added to the blaze spell, actually. I can just throw this down. It actually also gives you speed. So you can just destroy everything. Oh no, it's a magma cube. So this is actually useful for just getting out of sticky situations. Look how fast I am. You can't even... Ah! Oh yeah, guys, this, check out my little house. It's very nice. You guys, so it's a little, hatch for my chimney with a flight spell, actually. So as soon as I pick this up, I can start floating, and I made this little hatch specifically so I can start flying out. Would you look at that? I just flew out of my house's chimney. And now I am going to make the long flight to the place where the command blocks are. So guys, this is the code, I guess, for the machine that makes the paperwork. I'm not going to go into too much detail. These are the actual commands. For example, this is the Reaper command. As you can see, oh right, I'm in survival. But as you can see, it's the same block. Bridge. I'm actually going to go into creative and show you. Bridge. It will. Well, you can copy this command down if you want, and just put it in a repeating command block, and just have it on all the time. But change the name, RightBangleYT, to your name. I'm going to show you guys the code. No, the code for the flight. So, it will play a sound. Mob.parrot.fly. Hold your trident.
And do you fly with me?
Yeah, I don't know why we can't hear the sound. Kind of sucks.
I don't like the sound anyway. Come and fly away with me.
Bruh, stop!
Come and fly.
There. Then this one will create a little particle effect, which is very nice. And this command will give levitation to everything within a 2-block radius of you. And then this will give you slow falling and a bit of speed. So to demonstrate the little levitation thing that you just saw, let's just find a husk. Because I like to bully husks, I hate husks. We have flight on right now. So as you can see, I'm making him fly with me. But he's not going to get the slow falling. So if I fly away from him, he'll bonk down on the floor and die. Isn't that neat? And look at that particle effect. It looks so nice. So this is actually, it's like you're grabbing people with you and then just dumping them. Bye-bye, husk remains. So yeah, guys, if you did enjoy this video, be sure to leave a like. If you want to see more about my server or more command block creations, you should totally subscribe to me, because you might be a nice person, in which case you should subscribe to me. Until then, guys, see ya!